This is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report. That's right, the Jeremiah Report. Check it out, man. We got a person here, older female, dating a 16-year-old black male. And what's funny about this is she conspired. She conspired to kill her husband, who's a sailor, because he wasn't in he wasn't home all the time. And she conspired with this child, the 16-year-old black kid, to kill her husband. Not only did she sleep with a sick underage kid, but she conspired to brainwash this young man to kill her husband. As simple as that. And what happened in this great country of ours? That's right. She didn't serve 1 ounce of jail time. Conspiracy to commit murder, sleeping with an underage teen, and all that. And she did not spend no 1 second in jail. You gotta understand something. The judicial system is no longer run by the state. It's run by a bunch of dictating rich people picking anybody to set free and put in prison. That's what's happening. Because the sentences for such and such crimes inconsistent in this country. Alright? Say you rob somebody, you get maybe 5 years. One state you get 5 years, the other state you get 2, the other state you get 15 years. Come on now. That don't make no sense. Don't sound like they're going by the book to me. Maybe it has some kind of ethnic color issue. But we're going to find out. Check out this video. Straight up and down. Check out this video. Put it on.
This has not physically hurt me, but mentally hurt me a lot.
The teenager thinks patient Perez should be serving time in jail for their relationship, a crime that she pleaded guilty to in court, but she's not behind bars.
And that's why the 16-year-old boy thinks it's time to talk about it. News Channel 3's Jessica Larche has the story you'll see only on 3.
It's overwhelming.
The 16-year-old at the center of the Patience Perez sex scandal is speaking out. He and his mother upset after judges didn't sentence her to actual jail time.
This has not physically hurt me, but mentally hurt me a lot. A lot.
He was 15 when a 23-year-old Patience Perez first approached him at Renaissance Academy last March. She was an assistant security guard at the time.
How did she approach you the first time in school?
She saw me in the middle of the hallway and gave me her number and her email. Like any other teenager, you would think that you the man, you know what I mean? Like, you got this older female that's giving you her contact information. Initially, it was just supposed to be like the thing where we just have sex and then, like, that's it. But then it turned into something much more. It turned into a relationship.
During their month-long affair, the married mother would routinely bring him to her home in Norfolk after school, or he'd sneak out of his Virginia Beach home when his mother was asleep.
When you two were together, she was supplying alcohol and marijuana, all of that.
We were drinking, smoking.
He says her husband was rarely home because of his duties as a sailor, and he says Perez claimed her husband was abusive, even joked about killing him.
Basically, he abused her mentally and...
Now, is that or is that not against the law? I don't care if you joke about it. Is that not against the law, conspiring to commit murder for maybe hire? Is it not against the law to conspire with a young man to kill somebody? Sex him up, give him all kinds of good loving, and then Make him fall in love with you to the point that you would have him kill your husband for your own reasons. Not because you want to be with this 16-year-old. You can't have sex if you're an adult with a 16-year-old. You can't have sex with an adult with a kid, a 16-year-old. He gotta be 18, I believe, or 17, one and two. Still breaking the law. She broke 2 laws. What's going on in this country?
Physically, that's what she told me. She would say, "Oh, I'm so scared."
Their affair ended when his mother caught Perez at his home and reported it to police. And more than a year and several court appearances later, a judge in Norfolk gave Perez suspended jail time, and a beach judge deferred the sentencing for a year.
If it was a dude, if it was an older man and a younger female about my age, that dude would be locked up for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life.
Now the teen says he's pushing to move on.
Maybe not the rest of his life, but they would have had some time. There's really something going on in this country, man. There's something going on with the court system, the police department, and stuff like that. That is your security. You might as well live in a burning house. You might as well have all your doors open have all your doors open in the hood with your big 600 feet inch flat screen and everything else exposed. Alright? You might as well be on a boat with holes in it in the middle of the ocean with no island to be seen. This is what black people is doing. Your ship is sinking. It's time to get out before it's too late. Your leaders has failed you. Now, even though you have to get out right now, you have nowhere to freaking go. And that was their initial job. That's what they do. That's how you lead. And they did everything different. You cannot be free in somebody else's land. And I'm telling you, straight up and down. I'm surprised that kid didn't get no time. Imagine that kid went through what he went through. She got off and he wouldn't have served she would have got off and he would have served time. What's going on in this country, man? What's going on in this country? You tell me. He would have served time for murdering that man and she probably got off. Talking about somehow. Alright? It's ridiculous. You saw my other story with that dude who raped that 3-year-old girl. If they can rape a 3-year-old girl and get away with it, they can get away with anything.
This is basically like just ruining me. But at the same time though, like I said before, I gotta keep moving forward.
He and his mom have started a petition demanding Virginia judges give harsher punishments for crimes like this. The boy's hoping it will encourage others like him to come forward.
Don't be afraid to let everything out. I'm going through it, and I find the strength to speak up.
In Virginia Beach, Jessica Larche, News Channel 3.
A teen stuck.
See what's going on in this world today? You see? There is no real judgment in this country. With a lack of real judgment, there's chaos. Where there's chaos, there's death. And then soon they follow each other simultaneously like a domino effect. Okay? And that's what's going to happen in this country. Alright? This is not reality, man. This is somebody else's wet dream. Time to leave. It's time to leave. This world is losing its mind. I mean, I'm not talking only about black people, some white people. Your nation has fallen. Time to get out of this cursed nation. This nation is cursed, and it's becoming more cursed and cursed. It's driving everybody mad. And I mean everybody. This is Jeremiah Israel, and this is the Jeremiah Report.